Here's a bullet game I play with a 95% accuracy. Let's get straight to it. It's a pretty fun game. I go pawn to d4, they go pawn to c5, e3, captures, and pawn to d5. Now this is the London system, the exchange variation. I decided to go c3 next. This is a book move. This is strengthening my pawn structure right here. They go knight to c6, knight to f3, and bishop here to f5. The computer says this actually transposed to a Caro-Kann defense. What's very interesting is I don't play e4, so you would not think I ever play against the setup, but I do with the way this opening transposed. I go bishop d3, offering the bishop trade. They go pawn here to e6. I exchange, and then casting my king to safety. Also allow myself to go on the e file, as I will probably go there very shortly. They go knight f6, rook e1 check, which is not even the best move. Bishop here to g5 is better. Didn't see it, honestly, like, you know, in a bullet game especially, going for a very quick check, get on this open file, because you want to go rook e1 anyways. Like, I would have went there at some point regardless of the fact that the king's on this file, so obviously I want to go on it when I can get initiative as well. I go bishop to e7, go pawn here to h3. It is an inaccuracy. Queen to b3 was better. Bishop f4 was probably also better. I think there's better moves than pawn here to h3, but it is bullet, so I won't blame myself too much. Knight slides into e4, bishop to f4, castles, knight b to d2, and then go pawn here to g5, looking for a kingside attack. Now at this point, I thought I was losing the game, so it's kind of funny I had a 95% accuracy, meaning that I probably was not losing at any point, and it says it's actually dead equal with the eval bar. I was feeling a bit uncomfortable with g5. I thought h5 was coming as well. I go bishop to h2, they go pawn here to f4, which is a blunder, and I take advantage with knight captures e4. It's a blunder because they lose this pawn here on the e4 square, and now I'm up some material. And their pawn structure is also not the best. There's a passer on the d4, on the d file for white as well. Bishop slides here to f6, queen here to e1, queen slides to b6, attacking the weakness on b2, and I slide up to e2 to guard it laterally, the pawn on b2, so it's not hanging anymore, and I'm also still dominating the e file. Knight to a5, probably looking to go to c4, but I go knight here to e5, kind of ignoring it. Rook a e8, I go for the fork here on d7, attacking the rook, attacking the queen, attacking the bishop. They take the rook, I take back with the queen. Noted that I did consider what could happen if I did knight x f6 check, but the problem with that move is if you take with check, they can take back the knight with the queen, then you take the rook, and that's just not, you're still up, I'm pretty sure, like up a pawn, but it's not crazy. Here, there's still a chance to win some material if they mess up. They take the pawn here on b2, I give a check here on f6, taking the bishop, king slides forward, knight here to h5 check, excuse me, then I go rook to e1, doubling up on the e file, and maybe you're wondering why I'm okay with this position. If they take the knight, it's equal material. That is true. Right now, we have the same amount of material that we did at the original imbalance. Actually, it's dead equal. The problem is queen captures h7, checkmate. The king can't go anywhere because the h3 pawn is guarding g4, and the queen guards its entire h file and the g6 square. So able to get that win there. I'm almost 2,000 bullet now, so you can keep up with me. I was 1,670 like 2 or 3 days ago, so I've been playing a lot and winning a lot. Hopefully I can hit 2,000 soon. I have 2,000 on all the ratings, and hopefully it means I'll be better at chess when it matters.